Today on the channel from WWE Mattel Elite Greatest Hits Series 1, we've got the great one, we've got The Rock.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Greatest Hits Series 1 unboxing and review. And today, we've got The Rock. But remember, for all your wrestling figure needs, be it Mattel or Jazzwares, to hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. So we got The Rock here at the table. Once again, Greatest Hits Series 1, running back some of these older Elites and giving them some new updated technology and a few tweaks here and there. And we're going to dissect that and talk about that and compare it to the old version and the new one when we get it out of the package, of course. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's take a look at this Rock figure. Of course, this Rock was originally an Amazon exclusive Elite figure. So it was an Amazon exclusive back in the day, 3-4 years ago, something like that. An interesting idea to run in Greatest Hits Series 1 because if I remember correctly, that one didn't really light the world on fire on Amazon. That was on there for a long time. Even went down to a little cheaper clearance prices. I gotta think in this day and age, yeah, it's probably risen in value since it's no longer being able to be sold on Amazon, but I don't think it's something super, super crazy. So it's interesting they went with this Rock for Greatest Hits Series 1. I don't know, I can't explain why, but they did, so it is what it is. But let's take a look at the packaging there. We got, of course, got the Rock down below, got the Glamour shot, WWE logo, Greatest Hits logo, Elite logo. On the side, there he is, the old great one. Or is that Ricky Starks? I'm not sure. That might be Ricky Starks from AEW. But on this side, Certified Authentic, True Effects, The Rock, of course. And on the back of the package, got the big cross sell. We'll be unboxing all those guys on the channel, so make sure you check out this videos all week on the channel. And make sure you subscribe. We got the tail of the tape. We've got the blurb. We got the glamour shot of The Rock, the old great one right there. Let's see what it says about The Rock. From Miami, Florida, beautiful this time of year. They keep saying that like Miami eventually is going to be underwater. I remember when I was there like, let's call it 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. And there was like parts where the water would come up into the streets even. And they say like 10 years from now, you're going to start growing and growing. And eventually the whole city will be underwater. Hopefully not, but get your life jackets ready just in case. Height 6'5", weight 260 pounds. Finisher, the good old rock bottom. Career highlights, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. And then it says, the great one started raising the old corporate eyebrow. He dropped the corporate elbow. He was no longer the people's champion. He was the corporate champion. And of course, different packaging, different blurbs, different a lot of stuff than the traditional Elite that we got from Amazon back in the day for those of you guys keeping track at home. See you later. Goodbye. If you watch the Undertaker video, I talk kind of business model of doing this on that video. I won't bore you guys with that again, but check out that Undertaker video if you want more of that story. But there's all Rock there and posed in the package. Good posability in the package. One thing that's interesting with this Greatest Hits line, though, is how everybody's twist-tied locked in. We don't get that all the time with our Elites, so feels a little bit strange. I don't want to say out of place because we've definitely had it in the past. But it does feel weird how many twist ties we got with these guys. But I guess it is what it is. So it is what it is. So I got them out. Get these hands out. Get the Rock out. We're going to rock out. Well, you know the rest of that story. See you later. Bam! Over the top. There it is. More twist ties. And we're off to the races. Let's start off with the accessories like we usually do here, and we do get two hands. We get a gripping hand and a fisted hand, if you remember correctly. The original version of this only came with the hands on the figure. There was no the hand interchangeability at the time, so that is a point of difference with this figure. Now we got the Rock here, and Rock looking funny. He looks like he's seen a rough night here. He's got his necklace up over his head. He does have his sunglasses on, and they are rubber bands stuck to his head, which I don't mind Mattel doing that, because for you men on card collectors, you would hate to have the glasses sideways, a big mess, things like that, so that does make sense to put that there. So let's bust out this Rock figure, but I might as well grab the other version. Of course, there's the original version off to the side right here, and let's break this figure down. What's the same? What's different? Things like that. So the first thing you notice is you got the exact same sunglasses. The exact same. And that's one thing about this Greatest Hits line is some of these older accessories. Bam Bam Bigelow's wrist gauntlets, for example. Maybe these glasses. They don't come up a whole lot. And there's a lot of the old figures floating around missing accessories. this is a way to get your old figures whole. Maybe you're missing those gauntlets from Bam Bam Bigelow. Now you can grab a new Bam Bam Bigelow a lot cheaper than it would be to get those accessories. So there is some bonus points in that. So this Rock here, you do get the same sunglasses. So if you're missing them on this one, you can go back and get them. He does have a necklace, so here we go. Once again, we got differences here. A very dull necklace on the original version of the Rock, a much more shinier, more golden necklace on this new version. So win one for the greatest hits right here, definitely a better necklace. Then you get down to the shirt, and the shirt looks to be identical. The material in the collar is different, so I guess that is one thing. If you guys are trying to say, okay, which one is the right shirt, if you took both these off, mixed them up, you would know the one with the bigger collar is the new one. So a much bigger collar on this new version. Besides that, I don't see really a whole lot of difference. Maybe a little less color in the graphics on this one, too. A little bit deeper colored graphics on this. You do get the WWE microphone. We've seen that before. We'll see that again, I'm sure, but that's the same paint by numbers microphone there. The legs are the exact same. Pin joints, of course, they are both double jointed in the knee department. Body is the same, but of course, hands removable on the new one. You also have the double jointed pinless elbows on this guy, so that is always good to see as well. Like that, you got all the typical articulation we get with Elites. They didn't change anything. This is just like a current Elite with the double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, ankle movements, thigh cuts. Of course, the side to side, you can do a big old splits there. You get the ab crunch. The head is removable as well. I should break down these heads too, because that's one thing we see a lot of pointed differences in. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I thought these glasses were glued on for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Yep, once again, so just like Undertaker, this new one has a new updated head scan. I don't know, there's just something magical about those early painted on head scans. So once again, just like the Undertaker, I like the head on the older version more than the new version. But it's pretty darn close between the two. It's the same base and everything, just painted differently. This one has true effects. This one's just straight up painted. But boy, not a ton of differences on this one. Of course, Undertaker had enough differences. I felt you could really smoke and mirrors it different. You can do a little of that with this one, but not to the same degree as the Undertaker. But The Rock, he is a great one after all, and I think Rock Mania is going to be sweeping the nation soon, especially if he wrestles in WrestleMania again against Roman Reigns. So I don't know. This one's a little bit of a head scratch to me, like I said. It's not the most iconic version of The Rock. This isn't one I think of. It's one I didn't know they really needed to go back to the well with. But there's probably a reason out there. Maybe you're a collector and you were really hopeful for this Rock. And if that's the case, let me know in the comments down below. But if you're missing accessories from your old one, you can grab them off of here, put them into here, and it will work. The glasses, the microphone especially. Shirts are different, necklaces are different, so you got to watch out for that. So it'll be interesting, too, over the years as things go. People will be saying, okay, I'm selling the Amazon exclusive Rock Loose. Well, hold the phone here. That's the original version, or it's the older version. There's going to be some of that, so it's going to really take some eagle-eyedness. We'll figure out something about that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something one day. Maybe we'll do something about that. I don't know. We'll see what we can do to help the cause on that. But buyer beware. You got to be careful. Like anything else, you got to always research. Always do your research. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. That's an unfortunate aspect of a lot of things in life. But let me know your thoughts on this Rock figure. I think it's a good figure. Is it great? I wouldn't go that far for the great one here. But it is good, especially if you missed out on this. I could see somebody wanting this version of The Rock. But you guys tell me in the comments down below. All in, all out, going to pick this up, going to pass? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you do need this, go to Ringside Collectibles. As I always say, you just discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But like this video, subscribe to the channel. We got videos every single day, including the rest of this wave, so you won't want to miss that. We also got the brand new Survivor Series wave, Elite 96 going up. We got a lot of wrestling content over the next couple of weeks. And we'd love to have you a part of the channel and aboard on the fun trip it is. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you follow along on the Patreon, link in the description below. Get early access to videos like these, bonus content, exclusive content, monthly giveaways, a lot going on the Patreon channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget to follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the great one, The Rock, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.